So, for today's IPC lesson, I think you're going to really enjoy the task that you're being set today. So, your learning objective is to understand the importance of photography in the news. Now, you'll remember last week we looked at some pictures that had been taken from recent news events around the world, and you were to look at what the headline could be, what the caption could be. Today, it is going to be your opportunity to take the photographs. You're going to get the chance to become what we call a photojournalist. A picture tells 1,000 words. Well, what does that mean? Well, what it means is, even without any words, by looking at the picture alone, you can tell the story of what has happened. Without any words, I could say to you, what's happening in that picture? And you would be able to explain to me through using the clues in the pictures, such as their happy faces, the confetti that's falling down, the trophy that they're holding up, the fact that they're jumping up and down with joy, all tell me lots of information without even having to use a single word. So why do you think it's important to include pictures in news articles? Well, first and foremost, they're eye-catching and they will attract the attention of anyone so that they will want to buy that newspaper, buy that magazine. They gain the interest. Sometimes by looking at a picture, whether it's the front cover of a book, whether it's the front cover of a magazine or flicking through a newspaper, it's the pictures that catch our attention the most. And maybe even if your reading isn't that advanced, you can still get an idea of what is happening just looking at the pictures. And they help the news. They help any kind of story, news, fiction, non-fiction stories. They help them to come to life. So let's move on to the next slide. Let me move my face back down here again, out of the way. You can see here I have selected a number of pictures. Take a look at those pictures. What do those pictures have in common? What do you think the news behind those pictures is? Well, I specifically selected these pictures, guys, because all the children in these pictures are sharing a similar experience to you right now. They are learning from home. So without having any words, this picture, I can see they're in their home, they're learning together. And another picture here, they're not in school, they're at home, they're learning in different ways, they're being supported by a parent, just like you guys are right now. So, your task today, let me move my head up there again. Your task today is to become a photographer. So using a camera, if you have one, your phone, if you don't have one, you're going to take a series of photographs. Now, a series of photographs, a series means more than one, which is why I put in brackets here, 3 or 4, that represent your experience of learning from home. You need to make sure, that your pictures are eye-catching, colourful, bright, but most important, they must tell the story without using any words of what home learning looks like in your house. How to present and share your work. So once you've taken your photos, you can send them to me either by loading them onto a PowerPoint, putting them in a Word document, making them on a storyboard in Microsoft Publisher. And what journalists do, especially photojournalists, and you may even have experience of doing this yourselves, they edit the photos. So consider how you can use ICT to develop your photographs. You may choose to use the zoom